defense attorney to figure out if he's getting this paralegal on your case or not.
Get away from me, cadet.
Well,
I
he's
figured
not
it
even
out.
calling him a paralegal. He's saying
He's
it's
a
a
civilian observer.
I'm gonna need
We've
you to lick
renamed
my
the term
nuts.
paralegal.
I hate it here.
Technically, anyone could do that.
Okay, before we begin these questions, are you okay with having an audience?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. If it's
All right.
cool.
We're gonna put money on his books.
Audience, you are aware that if you don't whisper and interrupt the questions at hand, I'm going to have the officers pull you out of observation.
Yeah, keep the car running, Rick. They're gonna let me go after this. I got this.
That's crazy.
Don't worry, Kay. The car's running. I'll be right outside.
Yeah, they're just gonna
Can
let
I
me go.
speak to him quickly?
Sure.
They're going to ask you a 13 question specific shit. I can't be attached to the report yet because I don't know.
Oh, don't worry.
Anything that seems properly dodgy, either shut the fuck up or blame someone else.
Got it, boss. I'm well versed
Absolutely.
in interrogations. We should be okay.
Very good. Now give me a sec. So what's the meaning of this interrogation?
It's all very
252 months?
It's going to be your responsibility because you're the one requesting for him to be here.
Cowboy Hat, may you come over here for a second? Sorry, I did not know your name. I'm going to be forming a search.
If you speak or do anything,
Excuse me?
just reinstate in there.
Poses are fire.
Yeah, dabba-doo.
Missed out on being mayor, man.
So is this an interrogation to try and charge this guy or what?
No, this is a conversation upon request of Mr. Kaboon, who wants to whistleblow on former Chief Cider.
Yeah.
No, type shit.
And then I guess we'll work on a court date.
Yeah, like I said, in 2 days, I'll have the docket posting for everything you're pleading not guilty to, and we are going to continue to pursue. Wording it that way because if you do give something that we need to investigate over Cider over, I will more or less, I don't know. It might be one of those situations where we put it on docket, but we have it at a standstill until we finish up with investigating Cider if what you say comes to fruition.
Yeah, if it goes to court, I can't represent you. I won't be around. I'll have to find another one.
Cadet, why the fuck are you on that side of the glass?
No.
I was told to, boss. It's all good. Don't worry about me, baby.
That's crazy.
Hey, don't let him talk to you like that.
All right. Everybody speaking loud and proud so that way the peanut gallery can hear us.
Yep, I'm ready.
Shit.
So, ask away.
All right. So, in the cells, you had stated the government corruption and graft charged against you involved Chief Cider.
Yes, he played a big part in hiring me and directing me and what I should be doing within the PD and just following his instructions and orders. Yeah.
So you think he has heft and responsibility for the actions you took?
Well, yeah. I mean, he told me he brought me on as a special hire for a special reason. That's why he kind of took my DNA and just kept it off the books, he said.
Okay.
Yeah.
The charges placed against you in specific are removing evidence and harboring PD equipment and utilizing Air One, surprisingly.
Really? I mean, utilizing Air One, how so?
Apparently, let me double check the report. So there we go. The government corruption used government position as a police officer to access vehicles and databases, personally benefit from the purchase of weapons, the acquirement of Air One, and also protect suspects by destroying physical evidence in open cases, held a government position as a member of the LSPD, as a licensed attorney within the Department of Justice through Vulture & Co.
Yeah, but he didn't do anything with that.
Yeah, none of this is true. And anything that I mean, I was just following my superior's orders.
How do you
use of
get
Air
graft
One. I
as a
was an
fucking
officer at the
attorney?
time, so it's just like none of this is making sense.
So all of the individual reports where it shows documentation of Mr. Kevin removing on what is this, April 7th, it looks like.
What?
Let's see. We got a DNA sample, bullet projectiles, a pistol that belonged to Curtis, 3 explosive devices, a pistol lower
Yeah.
and a pistol upper,
Yeah.
oxy joints, another pistol, and another pistol that belonged to Zakid.
Can I be attached to this?
And what's your point?
You were stating that you didn't do that?
Well, if let's just say hypothetically, if a superior told me to take the evidence out of the locker and I did it, I mean, it's not government corruption.
Fielding, it'll be 3265.
Repeat your question.
Asking if the MDT records directly state that Mr. Kevin took it out. You were stating that this was by word of high command.
Me? Yeah. Word
Okay.
of Cider. Bustin Cider.
Do you have any text messages that prove that?
If I can get my phone, I could see, but
Also, technically at that time, it's officer testimony. So it was an officer, it was told. And if you're going to hold officer testimony at that high of a weight, I mean, he was an officer and he's testimony shit right now.
yeah.
Mr. K, okay?
I mean, you're trying to charge me for, like, flying a helicopter that I legally could fly. I was a cop at the
Can you
time,
tell
a
me the
detective.
difference between graft and government corruption and why you're charging him with both?
Government corruption escalation to graft.
What's graft?
Basically, just utilizing
Okay.
your position for personal means.
Escalation meaning you've changed it, it's gone up.
Wait, this dude's crippled.
So then it's fucking double jeopardy with that shit, man. You're charging him twice.
Well, they have the burdens laid out, but until this goes to docket, I can't change it. Because it could go to docket and I could take one of them out and he just gets grabbed. But this is as they are laid right now until it goes to docket.
So right now you're attempting to charge him with 8,640 months, 175k, with 2 different counts of corruption for doing one thing.
So all court charges are
Kane.
recommendations.
Okay.
Is this filed now? Is it on the docket?
No, I told you.
Okay,
in
let me
2
paint the
days-
picture for you, because you're just confused. Like, all this chatter is pointless, because this whole
Go
case is bullshit. I was brought on as a special hire, a special detective. Who do
It's
you know
suspicious.
gets hired, skips academy, skips training, skips cadet, and goes straight to a fucking detective? No DNA on file.
The
He
detectives
hired
know,
me
but
because he wanted me to handle special cases, he told me. He said, I don't ask questions, and I'll keep my job. So I just did as I was told. Sometimes he would tell me to buy this, buy that, bring this to him, bring that to him, do this, go in this report, do that report, look up this, look up that, arrest this, arrest that. I had like 10 fucking raids. Because he
I know
told me
you never
to
saw
do
him as a
certain
cadet.
things.
He was never a cadet wearing no vest. I'd like to add that as well, quickly, I understand.
Never even was trained, never even told any procedures, the 10 codes, nothing. Because looking back, he used me as a fucking puppet to do his fucking bidding. And I thought I was doing detective work. He told me to go in those reports and delete that shit. He said, delete it, the case is done with it. We don't need it. Because what I heard is he was paid off.
It's clearly misconduct. It's not graft.
He got
it's just
paid off. He's
misconduct.
corrupt.
do you know by who?
Yeah. Vinny Pistone and his group of gangsters.
He's telling the truth. He's telling the truth.
The Changa, apparently. And I think Taco Punch was one of the people mainly involved. Looking
So I
out for
need
his
to-
good friend.
So I need to subpoena Taco's financial records all the way
Yes.
to April 7th.
Negative. You don't gotta do that, sir. You don't gotta do that.
But, regardless, why didn't Bustin take my DNA? Where's Bustin been? Why was Bustin fired? Read between the lines, King. Corruption. He needs government co-op. Not me. I was a good detective.
10 rage.
I did what I was supposed to do. I did wage and everything. Now, murderer, we can run that in court. But government co-op? You know it's not me.
I mean, you do have a pretty successful background.
And
Yeah.
two times government corrupt might not add.
Like I said, I will review the charges, Fielding, before they go to docket.
He's a terrorist.
Yeah, you will.
Who's a terrorist?
Okay.
Douglas Fielding?
Yeah, I'm a
So,
terrorist.
say it. You're dropping all charges. I'm going for it.
It's fundamentally
I will
impossible
say
to charge him. You
Hey,
don't have the
this guy
burdens
on
to
our
begin
council?
with.
Right here? Yo, say
This
something, bro.
guy
You gotta get me out of here.
paralegal.
Come on. Hey, come here. Come here. Bro, come on. You gotta get me out of here.
I said I'm a paralegal. I can have a fake name. They just believe me.
Come on, man. You gotta get me the fuck out of here.
Okay, I'll start swinging. Wait, no, it's not gonna
Okay.
work. It's not gonna work.
We'll do whatever we have to do to get him out.
Okay, listen. I
On what I
tried.
just said, Alex. We'll do
can't talk
anything we have to get him out.
Ricky, listen. Ricky wants me to tell you.
Ricky,
we'll do anything.
you're fucking or masked man. You're fucking screaming when you say that.
I know his
I'm not
tattoos. It's
screaming.
Ricky.
All right, so what I will do is that is an insane amount of time. I'm going to have the time cut for the government corruption case because there's continued investigations that we need to do. I will
And
post
it
a
was
docket.
filed wrong, so if it was on the docket, it'd be dismissed.
I will review the charges and it will be posted on docket. However, I'm going to split up the two docket postings. So there will be one for the government corruption and then there will be one for the principal second. And we are going to investigate the claims that you were making against Cider.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
they'll
then
all
you will
come back
be-
too.
And then you will
Why'd
be
you need to-
updated again when, when we conduct our investigation, you will be updated that, hey, things are now going to proceed.
And you have to understand that in this case, because he was an officer at the time, and that he was fired for misconduct, sure. All of this testimony is technically officer testimony,
Mm-hmm.
so it holds the same weight. So if this was for something like assault and battery or something,
I
they'd
think we
be on
can beat
court
the
charge
government
and
corruption.
prosecuted.
Maybe.
Because it's a court
Murder's
charge,
gonna
you
be
only
real
got
rough.
50%. Just find the other 50 and you got it.
Yeah, spot on.
The other 50 could be a dodgy messy. It could be the fact that it was hired. You only need to have proof. In fact, the fact that it was brought on as a special hire didn't go through cadet phase, giving a lot of power really quickly. That's probably your 49% right now.
Mm-hmm.
What did Colt Cassidy think of you being on as a detective?
Cole Cassidy?
Yeah, did he have any naysay to you helping out the department?
I mean, wait, what do you mean? During when I was hired?
Yeah.
I think it was mainly Bustin. But I know the higher ups had some type of vote or something.
So the commissioner's office wasn't aware that you were hired?
You're gonna have to ask them. I mean, that's a question for them.
Okay. I didn't know if you worked with Cassidy or Knox.
I worked mainly with Bustin.
Well, I mean, we have officers here that can answer that question. Why are you asking him that?
Because it's a questionnaire for him, my man. All right, so we will investigate these claims. I will make sure that the time is reduced because 8,000 months is
I think
fucking
you shouldn't
ridiculous.
put anything on the docket
That's
until the
lightweight.
investigation's finished. There should be no docket posting until you're 100% sure it wasn't coerced.
Fuck it, double it.
Because, I mean, I'm looking at the evidence right now. As I said before, he can be charged with that shit. I could find a way to prosecute him.
And
if I was in
would
your
these be
position.
two separate cases or one when we do this? Do I do the murder case and this case in one, or?
I would separate them just because the amount of time it would take for the investigation because nobody's fucking seen Bustin forever. And then, yeah. You know what? Fuck it, okay? you're not going to plead on that case. Just know that it is still against you. I
Okay,
will
the
eventually
government-
reach out to you.
That needs to be on the docket only after the investigation finished. If the investigation
Agreed.
shows that
Agreed.
fucking what's he called, Big Chiefy Weepy is guilty of all that shit, then he can't have anything pushed against him on the docket because
No,
it's
and-
direct coercion, and the graph should apply to him.
And I do
Mhm,
agree.
mhm.
So this will not be placed upon you now. We are going to continue.
Okay, so we just have to
investigation,
face
but
the
you
murder
will
charge
be
right now.
responsible should the investigations not come to light. As in, like, what you're saying isn't
Whoa.
true.
How?
Well,
How
I'm
is
not
he going to be
dropping.
responsible for making a report for this? You're going to add something else on what you mean responsible?
Okay, so maybe I'm just not saying it right. Kay is not going to go for this warrant on government corruption.
Correct.
He will still be responsible for it after the investigations conclude. As in, I either need to inform him that, hey, charges were dropped, which you said was true, or, hey, Kay, we need to go to court because not everything's coming back 100%.
Correct.
Does that sound fair?
That makes more sense. You worded it like you were going to charge him with something additional if it found, he was lying.
No, he's going not guilty for the principal second today and what he got caught up for.
Okay. All I'm saying is there's enough shit there to prosecute him now without an investigation. I could do that shit if I was in that position.
Wait,
And
what?
this is
talking
just from the
about-
first time hearing. The chief could be prosecuted with this shit right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lock
but
him up.
why?
You have knowledge and
Why-
testimony from multiple officers that was brought in as a special hire. He wasn't a
Correct, but
cadet.
why
he got
prosecute
fast-tracked into this
Kay?
position and then influenced through this.
Why
Let alone these
prosecute?
raids.
Okay. I'm going to speak now.
Go ahead.
Why prosecute Kay on something that could come back to him not receiving those charges at all? If it is true that Bustin Cider told him to remove evidence, right? And there's substantial evidence that points towards Bustin committing negligence and Kay acting on behalf of the orders of his superior, right? Then he'd be going to prison and having all that time and fine for absolutely nothing. Instead,
I know this is me just telling you
Mateo.
that the investigation could be done. The graph could be dropped now if I was in your shoes.
Mateo,
Right,
Completely
but-
dropped.
I'm not dropping it.
I'm gonna.
Well, I guess you're not.
I'm gonna order food
You're an
on my
okay
phone.
state attorney then. I could do
Okay.
better.
If
That's
everybody
Got the
good.
easy job,
take me with you.
Yeah,
Hey, is
he's
there
not up to your
any
standards, Dad.
more?
No, you ain't on my level when it comes to prosecution, baby.
Yeah, you got some work to do, Kane, but that's all right.
That's right, Kane. You're just not there yet.
Is there anything more that you would like to inform me to help in this investigation?
Look at my track record as a detective. Nothing but great things you'll hear from my colleagues.
I've got
Arrest
one
after
more legal
arrest.
thing as well. Just one
Yeah,
little
he even
legal
caught
thing.
me.
Even caught
In-
Blade. Even caught my own quote-unquote friends.
In the event that this man here is charged with anything to do with Graf, he is willingly, by the burdens of proof, the chief, brought somebody on because knowing, he has the power to, knowing that he could do these things, and just didn't bat an eye to it. Just brought him on straight away. So that is him being negligent in his duty, and it is graft if he charges Mr.
Oh, he's trying to
Kaboom
get
with graft.
fucking
It's a
cider.
paradise. If he gets charged, Chief gets charged. There's so many ways this entire fucking thing can go, but majority of them arrest the chief.
And I would like for you to let me conduct my investigations.
Doug,
Trust
yeah,
me,
Doug
there's
on smoke. He's like,
investigations that are
hey,
gonna
fuck
happen
this.
week
Arrest the
that are going to
chief.
come to light, and a lot of people are going to be surprised.
Uh-oh.
Is any of them on me?
Maybe.
Shit.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh no, I got mine dropped. I'm chilling. Okay, is that all, Mr. Blue Shirt?
Yeah, unless Kay has anything more to say. If not, we are done.
Well, am I able to call you from here somehow?
Yeah, there's a prison
Yeah,
phone.
there's
Where?
a phone in the cells. Don't
Not
ask me
here.
how I know that though.
Okay.
Not here, the sales.
I've never been here before.
All right, I'll be in contact with you then, Kane.
Too easy.
You might want to write his number down now because the phone in that prison is some fucking butt.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it pull up Yellow Page
write,
ads?
On
write
contact
numbers
list.
down. Write some numbers down if you have your phone.
All right. Just say your numbers. Chat.
You ready?
Okay.
Save these numbers.
I'm gonna
Everybody
say
say
my
them at the
number.
same time?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
at the
'em.
same time, all right? 145
712
773
898
2676.
4902. You got that?
Yeah, I think I got both.
All
Hey,
right.
sir, if you keep being disruptive, you will be removed. Okay.
Shut up, John Justice.
Chat, you're my
You
notepad.
can't
When
remove
I
him
ask
from
you for
his
Blade
building.
or Kane's number, you better give me the right fucking number, or you're banned.
You ain't no DLC, boy.
What's your number, Doug?
Give me a sec.
Also, Rick, I need yours in case I need to, get a little action.
169.
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
Kay.
yeah. I know what that means.
You-
That
you
means
mean
we gotta
masked
throw
man.
shit over.
Mm-hmm.
What is my number? My number is 626.
One. Okay, you go first then. That's fine.
Okay.
No, go ahead. You can say yours at the same time.
Yeah, go both.
Okay,
Same
we got
time.
this. Lock in. 3, 2, 1.
626
169
414 1808.
Okay, got them both. All right, chat.
Jeez, really?
This man's a fucking genius.
Holy fuck.
Hey, masked individual that is not Ricky South. Fucking unblock me.
That's Ricky.
As
That's
soon as you
Ricky
get K out,
Sal.
I'll unblock you, Kane.
Well, he's against
that's
I'll
okay.
unblock you right now. Just let him go.
Okay, he's-
Ooh, that's a good incentive.
Why would you want his
I want you to
number
unblock me
begin
so we can
with?
go gambling again.
Fine, but I only have $100 in my account.
How?
State attorney.
Hey,
questions.
anyone ever
Documents
find my
and shit.
fucking chain?
Oh, I told you, I searched all the officers. All the officers didn't have it.
What about the
They
prisoners?
want you.
We did search
so
the
those
key. He
were
did not
your
have it.
friends, and unfortunately, when
Oh
the
Give me your
DOC
number.
guard,
God.
you know, when he takes them away, he takes all the stuff off them. So we can't.
145 773 2676. Alrighty, perfect. So I got all that done. And
Are you gonna
then
be
yeah,
first chair on any court case today?
probably.
Start building our
you'll-
case on the murder one.
Yeah, you'll only be going for the principal second and the incident from today.
You
Yeah,
really
and
Anything
you're gonna-
associated to your
Alright,
gun.
You're gonna be
That's
going
nothing,
right
that's
out of this
nothing.
prison, bitch,
Gun is
because it's my fucking
extremely
house.
hot.
Hmm.
I want to be here. Huh?
You-
How about
you know-
that?
You know I won't be on this court case.
Oh, all right. I'll get a different lawyer.
Hey,
Then.
you got to find another one. I'm not going to be available.
All right. I'll Well,
Slick Rick. I love going
Yeah,
against him.
I'm
all right.
representing
Then
people
sentence me so I can
Guantanamo
start
Bay
calling
type shit.
motherfuckers.
I bet.
All right,
Not
that's
Fidel
my
Castro on
job.
my payroll.
Unfortunately, it's going to take me a minute because your gun comes back hot to like a bazillion cases.
Oh fuck yeah.
Are you going to be awake for the next like half hour? Because if they are,
Yeah.
then I'll. All right. What I'll do is I'll send you up for today, and then over the next hour, I'm
Alex,
just going to keep
Alex,
sending you up
Pass
for
them.
your other
Pass them your
crimes,
pink
all right?
radio.
All right.
All right, just don't go to sleep for the next half hour.
Pass them
Once
your
you
pink
find
radio.
another lawyer, tell them to
Yeah,
message me. I'll give them the details for it. Because the majority of them are new and
Say it
kind
on
of
radio.
shit.
Say it on radio.
Wait, am I on hold till the trial?
No, so
No.
this was in specific to
They don't do hold. You just
Okay.
get a sentence of the murder and then you get
3265.
reimbursed
What?
afterwards. And
So
if it's not guilty, then
3265,
you
he's
get,
not getting
get to
charged with.
sue for a fuck ton.
I hope you're not playing anime villain shit.
Okay, so we have to
It's
beat
up
the
to
court case.
100,000 now.
All right, sir. I'm going to send you up now. You're currently looking at 310 months and $53,300.
Wait, that's it?
That's just
Heavy
for
traffic
today.
on the way.
It doesn't include all the firearm charges that I'm going to send them
So
up over. the
hold
next
on.
half hour.
Let's.
Whoa,
I want to
so
talk
what's
about the
happening?
firearm charges now with my lawyer here.
Did you not talk about it down in the cells?
Nope, because
People-
nobody
No,
told
she
me
was
about
not
the
gonna
hot
do
You
Yeah.
gun.
said
all of
the hot
themselves,
gun?
Justin.
No, I never even heard
Yeah,
about
no,
the charges.
no one told me about no fucking hot gun.
No.
Nice try, Justice.
We're outside.
No, this isn't a nice try. This.
Yo, he was trying to
you
send
should-
me
No,
off and then
it's
just.
like- it's
Oh
like
man, my
the
lawyer's right
third
here.
Oh yeah.
The
No,
third
you should
fucking
have
time
discussed
you
this
tried
with
to
your
mess me.
AO. I'm not your AO. I was the just going to send
All
you
right,
up.
let's,
I
let's
could've
talk to my
sued you,
AO.
motherfucker.
Where my AO?
Let's do this.
All right.
Hey yo yo.
I'm gonna have to find him. Figure out what was discussed down in the
Shit.
cells.
No, do that. Do it, though. Let's do it.
No hot gun was ever mentioned.
Well, his gun is hot. It comes. Yeah, I'm just trying to find this number here. It comes back to
There's
2
something
pages
shicey
worth of
going on with Mark
reports,
Taze
so
and these
it's-
people outside.
It honestly doesn't make any difference who does it because he didn't write the
Yeah, I
hot
know, I
gun
know. I
reports, so
just
we
need to
do it
confirm
now.
what's been discussed in the cells. Give me a minute.
Hey yo hey yo.
How
If that
the
is Ricky
fuck are
South,
we
you still
waiting
owe
to
me
sentence
$1,000,
somebody
but the
inside a
taxes is
fucking
going up.
barber?
My name is Mr. K. You actually have the wrong guy.
And they never do
I'm the guy
holds.
you
You
want.
never get held until court cases.
I don't want you, man. I need you.
It was so hot.
Can I check
Oh, it's
on
my
what
brother
time
from
I
the
got?
Leaf Village.
Can I check that computer? I didn't have 300. Can I check my time?
Let Zakid check his time.
Numbers don't-
Everything's
okay, bro, I'm
secure.
not gonna fucking do anything. I just want to check.
I mean, we did have someone.
Wait, 300 months?
Guns were smuggled in.
You're out.
Don't worry.
Wait.
Don't worry, Zakid.
It said 160. How
Where's
have I
my
got
fucking
300?
chain, you little bitch?
I don't have your chain. I actually don't have your chain.
Jesus Christ.
My fucking chain, bitch!
I don't have it.
Okay.
Oh, oh!
Guys, don't just stand there. Fuck.
Bro.
Get out of here. Go.
All
Go.
right,
go.
Where's my
Zakid, take it away,
chain?
buddy?
How do
Go,
I?
Hey, what you doing with my chain?
Wait, no, genuinely. Did you guys add
Give me
more
back his
time when I was in
No,
here?
come for here.
No,
I'll
you got
talk to
charged
about
for everything. Like.
Alright,
you
what's
said,
my
remember?
gun charges?
Yeah, but it said 160.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting.
That
for
was for
these
the
fuckers
original.
to attach
Hey, what's the
me.
fucking
And then
gun
you just added
charges?
more?
No, so let me explain to you here.
Yes.
We had you in
No.
cells, right?
No, get away
Fucking
from me.
goldfish brain.
Blade, stop being mean to your girlfriend.
Anderson, you can do this.
That's for the first time.
Come on, Anderson, what's the charges here?
Poor
Yeah,
Lemon,
do
he's
your
such a
fucking
loser.
job, man. Come on.
They should have
I
had this
don't-
bin rig.
What?
I don't know about the
Why would
gun
you not just add it
charges.
all up?
You're
But
the
I do
SAO. You know about everything. Come on.
I do not know about the gun charges, but I do know the situation from today and the
Oh, my
principal
bro.
second degree.
Then find the gun charges.
Justice, where's
So, here's the situation. He said you did plead not
What the
guilty to all
fuck?
charges. That's
No,
correct.
he said
300 a
the
month?
charges today. How do you plead? There wasn't any formal plea for every charge. No charge was read out. He didn't even mention.
You
that
never
gun charge.
mentioned
still-
Hakan.
I'm
In
still
fact, I was
willing-
told. I was told.
Okay,
Go
shut
ahead.
the fuck up. I'm still
shitting
willing
it.
to
Peanut.
negotiate.
Go
and
ahead.
Go through these charges. It's just going to take some time.
One day you weren't around,
It
man.
isn't a quick thing to do. Okay, especially with this many reports.
Okay, then you can go play in the yard for a bit, and I can get all of these dropped.
No, you can't. He has to stay.
Let's have a look. Right, attach me to all of them and give me the numbers so I can write
What's
them
your
down.
CID again?
1243.
What the fuck is that?
Fucking drillers, baby. Miners.
That is not drillers. I know drilling. I ain't
Look at that,
drilling.
stick to that random
definitely
person that's supposed to be
true.
on watching's not watching anything.
Alright, what's the fucking hot gun charges, man? Just read them out.
Adding your lawyer to them.
Yeah, read out the numbers.
It said law the reports.
Just read me the fucking numbers so I can go through them all. Jesus
Make it
Okay,
simple,
Christ.
Justice.
5109 5022
To-do?
5016 5012 49287 4920.
Wait, 49287.
Is that the first? You still back at the first one?
No, you've just read out 49287 and expect me to write that shit down.
4927
What's after that?
4920.
What's after that?
That's it.
You got that man.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it 6?
Yes, it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And have I been
5, 6,
attached to all of them?
I'm not even bullshitting. I drove from Los Angeles to San Diego and poor Kevin's still not sent. Yo,
I
here's the
think you're
thing, he's
emotionally
probably not even
compromised.
trolling.
I'm not
Do you need to take a breather?
No. I'm cool as a cucumber.
I look at you and I think punitive.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's my favorite word. It's what I used to sue everyone.
Okay, you're added to one of them. Wait, are you starting from the top? Is someone adding them from the top? I realize that someone's adding it as well.
Guys, what the fuck are
Okay,
y'all doing?
5109, Ladybird chasing to OIS.
I'm trying to go through them all, okay? Make sure you add it to them all.
See if you can find
Okay,
some
the one
holes in
you've
some of
already
these.
charged Zolo for. You're trying to charge him for it as well.
Yeah, he was also on that scene. That's how that works.
Okay, well, Zolo quite evidently here got misdemeanor and you're trying to charge him with felony with the same set of
I haven't
information.
even
last night.
looked at these goddamn reports yet. I'm still adding you to them all.
You need to take a breather, man. You're quite hostile.
Oh, you're
Very
too
hostile.
impatient. You're
Mm.
too impatient.
Am I tripping, or is this not why they pled before we left?
This is why they played.
Yeah, but you know, officer misconduct, happens quite often.
There was no officer misconduct.
Definitely was. Because
Especially with justice.
how come I wasn't informed about any hotgun report? And here's
I-
6 on him.
He said he told you about it. So if there has been a miscommunication somewhere, that is why I'm reopening this up back
Miscommunication.
here. Shit. All right, 5109. Let's start there, okay?
Right, for everyone who's not got a tablet.
All right, Ladybird
It is.
chase into OSI.
Hmm.
Have a look at the gun
Speak up, John.
firearm. No.
All the
Alright,
all the peanut
so-
gallery is left.
The gun that he had, Zero, is ending in 387.
You found the casings.
Let's have a look here. How many casings? 387. Oh, Ricky South's DNA is on this. That's why he has a warrant.
Okay, 387. You found one bullet projectile.
Let's see.
Solo
387.
Levy, you had the same amount of evidence for. You charged him for the misdemeanor. If you're going to charge him with this because it's a hot gun report, knock the felony down to a misdemeanor.
Yeah, that's fine by me. Criminal
Okay.
use, use,
I
firearm.
hate that
misdemeanor.
fucking charge.
All right, 10 months, $1,250. How do you want to pay?
Perfect. Don't make any play yet. We'll go through it in the
No,
end.
no, no. Do them one by one. Otherwise, we'll
Nope.
be here forever.
Nope.
We'll do it at the end. That's how you try and trap us into
Well,
other shit by making
I'm trying to
changes.
speed it up.
Nope.
Maybe
Next
they
one.
don't want it sped up right now, Justice.
5022. You don't like cell reps, do you, Justice?
No, I
Hey,
don't
do you-
mind
do you
them.
wanna
It's a good
say-
argument.
You,
You know?
Do you want to say to the SAO what you said to me in the cells
What did I say to you in the cells?
about how the cells are no place to be discussing charges?
Yeah, it's the officer's decision to
Huh?
push the charges, and then you can fight them in court if you wish to do so.